new. And if you're a new crafter, you're an advanced crafter, you want to be able to make the most adorable, precious cards in absolutely no time. Sarah has given you everything that you need here to make 20 individual cards, all of the embellishments, over 800 pieces, enable you to customize and, you know, put your sentiments on and personalize them as best as you want. And you're getting it all for $24.95. 5 flex payments on the day. So you can break up those payments over the next 5 months if you choose that. When you shop with any major credit card or debit card, or if you're set up on Apple Pay or whatever's easiest for you here at HSN, but we're gonna jump right out to Sarah. This was one of the first silhouette styles that I made from you as a beginner, and that feeling inside of how proud you are when you make your very first card. And you can do it, and you're like, wait a minute, these are like the cards that are wrapped up in the foil in the expensive card stores that cost a fortune. No, and we thank you for that. And first time on the air, is that correct, Sarah?
Yes, first time, although I will say again, it's another one. I previewed this on Sunday on Facebook, and hundreds of you have bought this. A lot of people have bought multiples of this kit. That's what I'm hearing, because you only get enough to make 20 of these cards. 20 cards, Lynn, that are these advanced cards for 25 bucks. Like just over $1 a card. It is unheard of, the price of cardstock and everything today. And do you know what, Lynn, if I was in the studio with you right now, I would have made you have a go at this, because it is so easy to do. Let me show you exactly how you do it, okay? They come to you, you've got this beautiful array of different, it's a different color palette, and each one is a different shade. So I'm going to take this lovely one here that's like the dark green one. Now bear in mind, you get two sheets makes one card, and they're double-sided printed as well. And those 2 sheets are going to come together and show you how you make it. Now, if I show you on the overhead camera, this is the clever bit, right? So one side, you can see the designs cascading down, and the other side, the designs cascading down the other way. Now, these are all die cut, so that when I pop this out, can you see it gives me all the die cut elements, and I do exactly the same here. And when I say die cut, Lynn, it literally just falls out. Beautiful quality cardstock, the way it's produced, and all you're going to do is you're going to give all those fold lines a fold. Now, when you're looking from the overhead, I want you to look at it like this, and if your card looks like this, right, it's wrong. If they both go in the same way, it's not right. What you need is, if you see in the instructions, one goes left, one goes right. So I'm going to fold this back on itself so that I've got the 2 cards that fold the opposite way. That's how it works, okay? And then all you do is you take the one here and you put it over top. When you see from the front, you'll see that it's got that little cut line in the front there. So all you do is you slot the 2 on top of each other. Then you're going to take the second one and you're going to slot that back over the first one again, right? And this one here slots over it. And then we're going to slot the third one over the front. And that is how you get that. Isn't it the most simple thing in the world, Lynn, when you see it? And then all you do is you've got all these lovely extra pieces. So this is going to be my lovely piece that goes on the back. So I just pop this out and I just put a little bit of double-sided tape over the back, and that will allow me to hold that in place. And I've got that lovely floral coming up at the back, and it really anchors and structures the card. And then look, you've got these lovely roses. I mean, these are decoupage here. So you're just going to pop all of these pieces out, and they're going to layer up on top of it, on top of each other, to make like a 3-dimensional rose, as it was. Use your foam pads and things like that. And then you're just going to add little bits of tape and add them onto your cards like this. You're going to do it 3-dimensional, guys. I'm just showing you how you could be doing it and layering them all up. And how simple was that? And can you just see, there's something like 850 odd pieces of little bits of decoupage in the set. But you're always just taking the one going left, the one going right, popping them on top of each other, and then adding your own decoration. Whether you're doing that shading, I'll show you them all to the front now that you understand. I kind of need to show you how easy it is, Lynn, because you've got to see it to believe it. And this is like your honeybee design. So you've got, again, that different element. Oh, by the way, I even include the envelopes for you, Lynn, right? Yes. I mean, I've even made it that easily. Got the right size envelopes in there. You've got this lovely lilac design one as well. They're all quite traditional. They've all got these beautiful florals in them, the little butterflies in there. They're just different colour palettes every time. And then, of course, if you want to write on them, you you're just writing a little note on the piece on the back, but you've got the, because they're double-sided printed, they just look brilliant. And I love this one. Absolutely love that one there. Now, when that's saying only 800 and something left, Lynn, I will tell you, we don't ever reprint these card kits. So this is our January 2023 card kit, and they don't come back again. So people, when they see them and love them, people order them because we don't, this is possibly the only time you'll ever see it.
And you don't need anything, you don't need your Gemini, you don't need anything, correct, Sarah, with this? When you get this home?
Absolutely right.
That's the beauty. You write just a little double-sided tape and then off you go. Yes.
I'm going to go for another demo because I've got a whole minute and 28 seconds left, so I can show you again exactly how to do it. Look, I've got the 2 different sheets in the yellow. Make sure you pick up 2 different sheets, because if you pick up 2 of the same sheet, it won't work and go together, right? So you've got one coming down left, one coming down right. You've got the fold lines in there, and I always like to fold them both ways so it gives you a nice crease, right? I'm going to do the same here, fold it so that you've got that lovely crease. Now, stand them up in front of you. If you've got 2 that go the same way like this, that's not right. So you want to fold it back on itself so that when you look at them from the top down, they're coming opposite ways. That's how the trick works, right, Lynn? Then, as you look at them and you put them in front of you, it's literally a case of the one at the back goes on top, and the little holes will all line up so that it slots together. And then this one here, again, it's going to come over the top, and they're just going to slot together. And then the third one comes over the top and slots together, and that gives you that concertina effect. And then every time, all you're going to do is drop the back piece on, take that's die cut, ready to go, little bit of tape over the back. This is going on the back there. That gives it the structural integrity. You've got that lovely base card, and then you decorate it, Lynn, however you want. But you are making 20 of them with the envelopes for under $25. I mean, it is literally, it's unheard of, that sort of value in a card making kit these days.
It's hard to believe. This is what we love when you know, we have friends come over and you want to make something really special that's easy, that doesn't, you know, require a lot of machinery or anything else, or the grandkids are over, and it feels so good to be able to make it. Remember, it even has its custom envelopes that Sarah also includes there. We now have fewer than 700, and with hundreds of you in the ordering process, we'll keep you updated, because this very well could also end up selling out in the next few moments. So you can be your very own artist, however you like. But of course, Sarah just gives us all the embellishments and all the fun little tips to make it that much easier for us. But there's 800 and some other embellishments here. Okay, are we gonna continue on? All right, let me move on over here to the side, because we're gonna talk about more of our fabulous dies and very, very limited quantities. In fact, we did a little sneak peek